Hello everybody, welcome back to UTalk TV Plus. Now we're going to continue with intermediate level. Now remember, intermediate and advanced level, we're going to speak only English. I'll try to do my best. ¿Cómo se dice intentar hacer lo posible? I'll try to do my best. And you have to repeat, I'll try to do my best. I'll try to do my best. Repeat. I'll try to do my best. So I'll try to do my best to stop on and off. How do you say de vez en cuando? On and off. Use the vocabulary trick and teach you as many expressions and catchphrases and words as possible, right? ¿Cómo se dice posible? Possible. So that's the vocabulary trick. So be alert, estate atento, be alert, because I'm going to be using that on the fly. How do you say al vuelo? On the fly. Sobre la marcha? On the fly. Aside from that, ¿cómo se dice aparte de eso? Aside from that, remember that we recommend you guys have with you grammar book number 2, handy. How do you say a mano? Handy. And also, I will work today on Unit 18, the first video. Remember, every unit we do 3 videos for grammar, 3 videos for sentences, 3 videos for vocabulary. So today we're working on the first video of this grammar unit 18, and it's pretty interesting because we start with the verbs make and do, which is a classic in the English teaching history, because it's a classic. Make and do. There's a lot of rules, and we'll work on that in a minute. But first, I wanted to tell you that we will be working constantly on pronunciation with the key letters. Do you remember what the 5 key letters are? This is totally our theory, but in our opinion, there are 5 letters that we not only do we have mistakes with, do we make mistakes with them? Fíjate, not only siempre rige interrogativa, not only do we make mistakes with them, but also they are pretty common, and they are the R, it's everywhere, the L, it's everywhere, the short I, that sounds like an E sound, then the SH, and the GJ sound. Remember, the R, like that, is not paper, but paper. The L is not pencil, but pencil. The I como una E is not eats, but eats. Then the SH is not she, but she. And the June, July jacket, the G sound or J sound is not imagine, but imagine. Imagine. June, July jacket, Nicolas Cage. Cage is like a ch, pero sonora. Okay? So those 5 key letters, I'll be insisting on them all the time. Then semi-key letters, la T como una R suave, the V, V sound, the this, that, TH sound. There are a lot of them. The what else do we have? The Spain, Spanish, la S al principio de palabra. So those are semi-key letters that we'll be paying attention to, but mostly we'll be focusing on the key letters. How do you say letras clave? Key letters, all right? So let's get started. How do you say arrancamos? Let's get started. Point number 1, make and do. What's going on with these verbs? It's what's happening is normally they'll teach you a theory like do is more general, but then make is like something you create, or it's your creativity or your person involved. Okay, so then we use make. For example, make dinner, make the bed, make. There's a lot of make that has to do with hacer algo, ¿vale? Configurar. All right, so make your bed, like I said, make dinner. But also there are a lot of sentences that go with make, and to me is not so clear. So bottom line, en resumen, how do you say en resumen? Bottom line. What you need to do is to memorize, pretty much get familiar with every phrase, with every case, cada caso, every case. For example, make a decision, tomar una decisión, but to do business. Why? You have to memorize it. So you'll be familiar with it. To what else? To make a mistake. It's not to do a mistake, it's to make a mistake. It is to ask a question, it's not to make a question, all right? What else do we have? We have to make a decision, to make a speech, to do business, like I said. To do a favor. Can you do me a favor? Yes. I'm going to ask you a favor. Yes, but to do a favor. Okay. Yes. All right. And so we're gonna take a look at all the sentences we have here, and this is the best way to go. That you try to not memorize, but try to get familiar with when you use one or the other. Okay. So make and do. That's our recommendation. Do not try to memorize a list, but rather sentences. Okay. Yes. So full sentences. Now, for example, hazme un favor. Será do me a favor, okay? Do me a favor, yes? Can you do me a favor? Yes, of course, yes. What do you need? To do a favor. Él me hizo un favor, he did me a favor, yes? Can I ask you a favor? Yes. What's going on? ¿Qué ocurre? What's going on? Okay, so to do a favor, hacer la cama, like I said, is to make the bed, make your bed. Do you make your bed every day? Well, you know what? ¿Sabes qué? Do you know what? Well, in my case, my cleaning lady comes on Fridays, like today. Today's Friday, March 22nd? Something like that. Okay, so, and then she makes it. And so it looks pretty cool and everything is organized and looking good. And then on Saturdays, I do it again. Saturdays, because, weekends, normally I can have people coming over, etc. But then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, I don't make it. So that's my confession today. So make your bed. Franz, you make your bed? Well, on and off. On and off, de vez en cuando. On and off, double F, on and off. Very good. Good. No me hagas más preguntas. Yes, why here? Don't ask me more questions. Because we tend to say, don't make me questions, because in Spanish we say hacer preguntas, but in English you don't make or do questions, you ask questions. Can I ask you a question? Yes, go ahead, ask me a question. Feel free. You can ask me a question. You don't make a question, you don't do a question, you ask a question. Good. No me gusta hacer negocios contigo. Hacer negocios is to do business. I don't like to do business with you, or I don't like doing business with you. Look, doing, not doing. I don't like doing business with you. I don't like to do business with you. Yes? To do business. Hicimos negocios. We did business. Yo nunca he hecho negocios contigo. I've never done any businesses with you. Have you ever done businesses with me? No, I've never done a business. Or I've never done any businesses with you. Yes? Alright, so hacer negocios. Tienes que elegir ahora. You have to choose now. You could say you have to choose now, or you have to make a choice. Make a choice. It's a little bit more emphatic. You have to make a choice. Make a change. Cambiar. Make a choice. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make a change. Make a change. Make a choice. You can also say choose. You have to choose now. You have to make a choice. You have to pick now. You have to take a pick. Elige una. Generalmente para escoger físicamente. Oh, do you like these cookies? All right, take a pick. Pick, P-I-C-K. Because peek, con doble E, sonido I, es un vistazo rápido. Can I take a peek? Yeah, take a peek. But take a pick es elige, ¿vale? Right, so make a choice. You have to make a choice now. It's a difficult choice. Yes, you have a wide range of books. Yes, they're available for you. You have to make a choice now. Y lo elegí. I made a choice. ¿Ya elegiste? Did you make a choice? Yo nunca he elegido nada. I've never made a choice on anything. Yes? Yeah, so I've never chosen anything. Yes? So make a choice. Very good. With make. Again, make a choice. If you have that theory of, hacer con las manos or realizar, it's a mess. You have to memorize it. Make a choice. Right, very good. Then you'll reach a moment when you'll hear say do a choice, and it'll be weird. Like, what is that? That's what we're looking for here. That's what we're aiming here. El objetivo, aiming. It's Let's try to get familiar with the right way to say things, and then whenever you make a mistake, it'll sound weird for you, or you hear that, it'll sound weird, okay? Now, alright, tienes que elegir ahora, vas a hacer un buen trabajo. You're going to do a good job. You're going to do a more general, do a good job. Yes, you did a good job. Hiciste un buen trabajo, you did a good job. Hiciste un buen trabajo, did you do a good job? Él nunca ha hecho un buen trabajo. He's never, letra clave, he's never done any good job. He's never done a good job. Better, okay? Yeah, so, necesitas cambiar ya. You need to make a change now if you want to make the world a better place. Take a look at yourself, then make a change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. Hey, and no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make a change. Cambiar, make a change. Very good. Él ha cambiado mucho. He's made a huge change. He's made a change. Yes. Él no ha cambiado nada. He hasn't made a change. Yes. Yes. Very good. Tienes que hacer algo. You have to do something. Yes. Hice algo. I did something. I did. No, I did. I did something. Hiciste algo. Did you do anything? Anything. Letra clave I como E. Did you do anything? No, I didn't do. I didn't. Derecho. Letra clave I como E. Letra semiclave D y T como R. I didn't. No, I didn't do anything. I'm sorry. I didn't do anything. Repeat. I'm sorry. I didn't do anything. Repeat. Good job. All right. He tomado una decisión esta mañana. Tomar una decisión es to take a decision. No, to make a decision. Yes. I made a se convierte en I made a, because the D becomes a soft R in Spanish. I made a decision this morning. I made a decision this morning. Repeat. I made a decision this morning. I made a decision this morning. Tomaste una decisión esta mañana. Did you make a decision this morning? Hey, did you make a decision this morning? Técnica del hey, yes, no. Hey, did you make a decision this morning? No, no he tomado una decisión esta mañana. No, I didn't make a decision this morning. No, I didn't make a decision this morning. It's like up and down, up and down. No, I didn't make a decision this morning. No, I didn't make a decision this morning. Repeat. No, I didn't. I didn't make a decision this morning. I didn't make a decision this morning. Yes, very good job. All right. To make a decision. Good job. ¿Hiciste esos ejercicios ayer? Did you do those exercises yesterday? Did you do your homework? Es hacer los deberes. Did you do your homework? Make the homework. It'd be the teacher preparing like the homework for their students. That'd be make. But it's not. I've never heard it, but that'd be the case. Okay. Otherwise, you say to do your homework or to do the exercises. Did you do the exercises? Did you do those exercises yesterday? Intonation. Hey, did you do those exercises yesterday? Hey, did you do those exercises yesterday? Repeat. Hey, did you do those exercises yesterday? Good job. All right. Now, hizo una fortuna el año pasado. To make a fortune. Okay, so he made a fortune last year. He made a. D becomes a soft R in Spanish. He made a. No sé cómo made a. No he estudiado mucho. He made a fortune last year. Fíjate, last, esa S con la Y, last year. He made a fortune last year. He made a fortune last year. He made a fortune last year. Yes, he made a fortune last year. Yes, he made a fortune last year. Good job, he made a fortune last year. Very good. Haz los deberes, por favor. Do your homework, please. Do your homework, please. You have to do your homework. Did you do your homework? You have to do your homework. Homework. Work. Work. Repite. Work. Homework. Purple, sister, homework. You got it. Good. So, do your homework, okay? Haz los deberes, por favor. Do your homework, please. Haz una lista lo antes posible. Do a list? No. make a list. He's making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Alright? Santa Claus is coming to town. Y dice, he's making a list. Está haciendo una lista. And checking it twice. Comprobarlo dos veces. Gonna find out. Va a averiguar who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Hey, sake. Alright, so he's making a list. Haciendo una lista, make a list. You have to make a list. If you're gonna go shopping, make a list, and that way you won't forget anything. So make a list. Letra clave L, list. Letra clave I como E, list. He's making a list. Very good. All right. Now, puedes hacerlo mejor. You can do better than that. Come on, dude. Tío, dude, escrito dude. Come on, dude. You can do better than that. I've seen you play that guitar way better. Much better. So I guess, I'm positive, estoy completamente seguro, I'm positive you can do better than that. Repeat, I'm positive, positive. I'm positive you can do better than that. Yes, I'm sure. I'm positive. Good. I'm positive I learned it. It was my second year in the US. And I was a little bit of a disaster with paperwork. Con los paperwork in the US, and the psychologist or one of the speech therapists at my school gave me one day an important piece of paper that I had to evaluate or assess some of the students on something. Okay, and so I did it, and then I thought I gave it back to her. And then, well, she asked me for it a week later. Fran, where's the paper that I gave you? That important paper, you didn't give it back to me. And I said, yes, I gave it back to you. And she goes, no, Fran, you didn't. I gave it to you, and you left it on your table. And I said, are you sure? And she goes, I'm positive. And I go, positive? Positivo? Why is that? Why that's then she says, I'm sure. Well, because positive is when you're completely sure. Okay, so I'm positive. And then I looked it up. How do you say lo miré en el diccionario? I looked it up. Pronunciado, I looked it up. I looked it up. I looked it up. Yes, I looked it up and I saw it. I saw it. It said positive. It means to be completely sure. Okay, so that's when I learned to be positive. And then that's the cool thing. I pretty much remember everything that I learned in English. I remember pretty much every funny expression, curiosa, every little thing I remember because I associate it to when I learned it. So that's why I'm trying to give you guys here anecdotes, so you guys can remember. When you learn something, then you associate it forever to something funny, something fun, something entertaining. It is way easier for you to remember and to keep it in the back of your mind. It's just to make an impression, you know. It's trying to make an impression to your brain, so to speak, por así decirlo, and then you'll remember it forever. So that's why it worked for me. Me funcionó. It worked for me because, like I said, I pretty much remember every little thing that I learned because I associate it to positive things or to anecdotes or whatever. So that's why I'll bring them up here when it just happens to show up cuando surge por casualidad. Then I'll try to tell you guys a funny thing or a fun thing, divertida o graciosa, and so you guys can remember. Okay, let me know if you guys like it. Okay, cool. So let me continue here. Es una fortuna. Ten la silla por hacerlo mejor. You can do better than that. No hagas ruido. Hacer ruido is to make noise. Don't make noise or don't make a noise. Come on, guys, don't make noise. You need to be quiet. Okay, there are people sleeping next door, and please do not make noise. So it's not do noise, but to make noise. He didn't make noise. He didn't make any noise. He was quiet, you know. He was whispering, if you will. Si tú quieres. He was whispering, but he didn't make a noise, okay? Yes. If anything, he was whispering, okay? En todo caso, if anything, esa es muy buena, if anything, o if you will, si quieres, ¿vale? Si lo prefieres. Bueno, en todo caso, if you will, or if anything, that's a really good one. Good. So, no hagas ruido, haz lo mejor que puedas. Do your best. Come on, try to do your best. Try to do your best. I said this at the beginning of the lesson. I'm going to try to do my best. Try to do. Fijaros la diferencia. Look at the difference between saying try to do your best. Try to do your best. It's even difficult. But if you say, come on, try to do your best. Hey, try to do your best. And guys, if I did it, I was able to pronounce it like this. You can replicate it and do it like me or better. You know, that's the goal. That's our goal. Is guys, if you follow our tips, you'll be able to do it the same as us or even better. Okay. So, anyways, try to do your best, you guys. Try to do your best. It is rewarding. Rewarding es gratificante. It is very rewarding when you try to do your best, and then you see the results. There's nothing as rewarding as learning a foreign language, because really, it's everything you study, you can practice, and you can use it on the spot, in el momento, on the spot. And it's instant result. If you do something well done, you're going to see the results right away. How do you say el momento? Right away. So I recommend you guys try to be excellent as much as you can. Lo más que podáis. Very good. So, ¿cómo se gana en la vida? How does he make a living? Living. No living, sino living. Key letter L, key letter I como E, living. Semi-key letter V, and key letter I como E, living. Manuel, living. Pay attention, if you make the L strong enough, suficientemente fuerte, strong enough, then la I va a ser corta. Living. So, how does he make a living? How? Semi-key letter, how does he, that age we can skip. Nos la comemos. So, how does he becomes, how does he? How does he make a living? Si fuera con ella sería how does she? How does she make a living? How does she make a living? How does he make a living? How does he? Does he? How does he make a living? How does she make a living? How does he make a living? Repeat. How does he make a living? Nos comemos la H. How does he? How does he make a living? How does he make a living? How does he make a living? Entonación. Hey, how does he make a living? Hey, how does he make a living? Hey, how does he make a living? Good. Hey, how does he make a living? Very good job. Now with she, you're going to repeat it. Hey, how does she make a living? 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 Good. Intonation. Hey, how does she make a living? Hey, how does she make a living? Good. How does she make a living? Very good. Yes. To make a living, ¿cómo se gana la vida? Okay. Also, what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? How does she make a living? What do you do for a living? What does he do for a living? Or how does he make a living? Okay? Remember that. Very good. Necesitamos hacer una investigación. Hacer una investigación es to... ¿Qué? To do an investigation? Yes, to do an investigation, guys. I was going to make a mistake here. I was going to say to make an investigation. No, to do an investigation. It's like I said, you need to memorize it. And I wrote this book. Oh man. Do an investigation, all right? So he did a pretty good investigation. Again, I'm going to do an investigation. I'm going to look into it. Es como investigar informalmente. Do you know that Iberia, the flying company, it's they have a new they have new prices, and if you want to go to the US, they have really good prices, and you say, okay, I'll look into it. voy a investigar, voy a mirar un poquito, como investigar, ¿vale? Pero informalmente. I'm gonna look into it. All right, so and then do an investigation. All right, very good. Oh man, that's page 44, and we still have all these expressions with make and do, guys. No podemos cometer más errores. We can't make any more mistakes. We can't make any more mistakes. No, we can't afford it. We can't afford, letra clave, afford it. We can't afford it. Yes? Now we can't make any more mistakes. Alright? I know there's a lot of pressure on you now, but you can't make any more mistakes. Alright? Oh, cometí un error. I made a mistake. Nunca he cometido muchos errores. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. He cometido muchos errores en mi vida. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. Okay? But, I'm gonna try not to repeat it. It's just learning by doing. Learning by experience. Very good. Yes, no hicimos ayer las compras. We didn't do the shopping. Shopping, no. Letra clave, SH, letra clave, I como E. Shopping. We didn't do the shopping yesterday. We didn't do the shopping yesterday. We didn't do the shopping yesterday. No, we didn't do the shopping yesterday. No, we didn't do the shopping yesterday. We did it this morning. No, we didn't do the shopping this morning. Good. No, we didn't do the shopping this morning. When did you guys do it? ¿Cuándo lo hicisteis? When did you guys do it? Well, we did it this morning. 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 Decía un amigo mío, no, we did it. We, como el sí en francés. We did it this morning. We did it this morning. Yes. Very good. All right. Haré la llamada más tarde. Hacer una llamada is to make a call. Yes. You know what? I'm going to make a call. I'm gonna give you a call. I'll give you a buzz. B-U-Z-Z, buzz, que es ese zumbido. I'll give you a buzz. Give me a buzz. Give me a call. Also, I'll phone you to phone somebody, and yes, be careful because buzz, B-U-Z-Z, es el sonido zumbador, but then booze, B-O-O-Z-E, booze is bebida, like in Spanish, like vintage, vintage Spanish, like in the 60s or in the 50s, like many years ago, people used to say, le da al morapio. Este tío, es que bebe un montón, le da al morapio. I don't know if you guys say that in America, but in Spain it's kind of an old style expression. Le da al morapio. In English it's like, he's on the booze. Ya le está dando al morapio otra vez. He's on the booze again. All right, we have a party tomorrow. Yes, well, do you want me to bring anything? Well, if anything, why don't you bring some booze? Bring some booze. Algo de bebida. Booze. Pero buzz es una llamada. I'll give you a buzz. Give me a buzz. Are you up for tonight? ¿Estás preparado? Are you up for tonight? The expression I learned, it was my third year. I met this girl Saturday, and then we changed phones, and we decided to go for dinner on the next Friday. And then Friday at midday, she called. She gave me a buzz. She called me. She made a call to confirm, to double check. And she goes, "Oh, Fran, how you doing?" "Oh, fine." "So are you up for tonight? Are you up for tonight?" Meaning, ¿estás preparado para esta noche? Are you up for tonight? And I liked it. And I took it down. How do you say la apunté? I took it down. And then I used it ever after. So, and yes, we had dinner, and we went to a place in the Chicago area, the northwestern suburb in Palatine. The place was called Dirty Nelly's. It's a classic place there in the area, along with, they do live shows and bands and all. So there were a bunch of bars that I used to visit. Especially this one called Penny Lane or Penny Road. in the middle of nowhere, a couple of floors, 2-3 bands playing all Fridays, hard rock, and it was awesome. And this other bar, it was called Dirty Nelly's. And it used to be an old bar, but with really awesome shows and always bands playing and all that. But then back in 2003, they changed it to big venue, awesome place, almost similar to, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like a House of Blues, but a little bit smaller, but really great scenario, great stage and everything. And so, yes, we had dinner and we went to that place, Dirty Nelly's, and it had opened a couple of weeks before, but I'm talking about 2003, so now it might be old again. And so that's when I learned, are you up for it? Okay, Fran, are you up for it? I said, yes, of course, I'm up for it. We'll go have dinner and then we'll go to a rock show. So, anyways, and there was a cover band, a Beatles cover band. So they were playing Beatles songs with their clothes and everything. Yes, awesome. Yes, are you up for it? Are you up for tonight? Good. All right. So, puedes hacer maravillas, to do wonders. Yes. He can do wonders, maravillas. Yes. All right. Yes, hizo una promesa. He made a promise. D como una R, made a. He made a promise. He made a promise. Repeat. He made a promise. No promise, sino promise. He made a promise. Did you make a promise? Yes, I made a promise. I did. You know what? ¿Sabes qué? Do you know what? I'm going to make a promise. Good. Nos ha hecho mucho daño. He has done a lot of damage. To do damage. He's done a lot of damage to us. He's done a lot of damage. He's caused a lot of damage. Yes, damage. Good. Voy a hacer una petición to make a request. I'm going to make a request to our government. Interesting. Our. Siempre nos enseñan a decir our, but all native speakers say our. Only if they want to emphasize. What do you mean? Our car? Yes, our car. But R, como una R, only that, okay? So I'm gonna make a request to our government. Good. Quiero que friegues los platos ahora. I want you to do the dishes. Pero ¿qué dishes? Dishes. I want you to becomes I want you to. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I want you or I want you. It doesn't matter, both of them. I want you to do the dishes. I want you to do the dishes now. All right? I want you to do the dishes now. Do you want me to do the dishes now? ¿Quieres que yo friegue? Do you want me to? Hey, miru. Que me miro. Do you want me to do the dishes now? Repeat. Do you want me to do the dishes? Letra clave I como E, letra clave SH, dishes now. Do you want me to do the dishes now? Hey, do you want me to do you becomes do. Hey, do you want me to do the dishes now? Yes, I want you to do the dishes now. Very good. ¿Darás tu discurso mañana? Will you make your speech tomorrow? Hey, will you make your speech tomorrow? Good. All right. No me gusta hacer la colada. I don't like to do the laundry. Yes. Ain't gonna cooking all day. I ain't your mama. Ain't gonna do your laundry. I ain't your mama. Boy, I ain't your mama. When you gonna get your act together? Y dice, ain't gonna do your laundry. No te voy a hacer la colada. Ain't gonna cooking. Do you know the song, right? Ain't gonna. Va así. Ain't gonna cook it all day. I ain't your mama. Papa. Ain't gonna do your laundry. I ain't your mama. We used to be crazy in love. Can we go back to how it was? When did you get so comfortable? Because I'm so good for that. Just remember that. Hey, I like that. She goes, hey, ain't gonna cook it all day. I ain't your mama. Ain't gonna do your laundry, como Londres. Un andaluz diría, me voy a Londres. So laundry. It's a good trick, you guys. Awesome. All right, so volviendo a dar tu discurso, will you make your speech? To make a speech. Make a speech. He made a speech. He gave a speech or he made a speech. I'm going to make a speech tomorrow. You going to come and see him? See me? All right. I'll give you a shout out. To give a shout out es mencionarte en un discurso, en la radio, en la tele. I'm going to give you a shout out. Okay. I'm going to give a shout out to Tony32. He's a huge fan of ours and he's commenting on our videos constantly. I'm going to give a shout out. Okay. To shout out. So anyways, yes. To make a speech, to do the laundry. Deberías hacer un esfuerzo es to make an effort. Come on, make an effort. Don't be lazy. Make an effort. You can do your best. You can do better than that. I'm positive of that. So come on, make an effort. Guys, I'm giving you so many expressions here. Estoy dando un montón de expresiones. I'm giving you so many expressions, catchphrases, pronunciation tricks, repetition of sentences. I guess you can... Yes, you're gonna go, you're gonna improve your English big time. How do you say mogollón? Big time. Yes, very good. Make an effort. He made an effort. Él no hizo un esfuerzo. He didn't make an effort. No, he didn't make an effort. He didn't make such an effort. Very good, good. Creo que no voy a llegar a tiempo. I think I'm not going to make it on time. Llegar a un sitio es to make it. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it on time. Has llegado, you made it. O también lograr algo. Dude, you made it. Yes. You know, Carlos and I made it, to pretty much learn a lot of English or being almost bilingual, if you will, si lo prefieres. So if we made it, you can make it too. Si lo hemos logrado, también lo puedes lograr. Has llegado, you made it. Oh, I'm not gonna make it on time, but I'll make it eventually. Al final, eventually. Good. Okay, tendremos esa reunión mañana por la mañana. Okay, we'll make that appointment tomorrow morning. To make an appointment. Make an appointment. Good. No quiero que me hagas ninguna oferta. I don't want you to make me any offers. I don't want you to make me an offer. Or I don't want you to make me any offers. That's like in Spanish, no quiero que me hagas una oferta, an offer, o ninguna oferta. Any offers. En ese caso en plural. I don't want you to make me any offers. He made me an offer. Do you want me to make you an effort? Okay, I'll make you an effort. Fíjate, offered o effort. Effort, esfuerzo. I'll make an effort and I'll give you an offer. Okay. I think it said offered. No, it's offer, sin T, ¿vale? So, I'll make an effort and I'll make you an offer. So, effort, offer. Effort, offer. Okay, good. Se está inventando excusas todo el tiempo. He's making excuses all the time. To make excuse. Come on, dude. Stop making excuses and go get to the point. Come on. Do it now. To make excuses. Quiero que causemos una buena impresión. Okay. I want us to make a good impression. Guys, we need to make a good impression. All right. We need to make a great impression. Okay. We cannot fail this time. We've been given so many opportunities. Se nos ha dado, we've been given so many opportunities. Now we can fail. We need to make a good impression. Puedes hacer la cena cuando quieras. You can make the dinner, or you can make dinner whenever you want to make dinner. ¿Lo entiendes? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? This is a really native speaker style of saying, do you understand? Does it make sense? When did I learned this? I was teaching my second year, and then one of the teachers by the name Greenbaum. Well, last name Greenbaum, and she showed up to the class, and then she gave a little speech on announcements. Okay, guys, we're gonna do next week. We're gonna make a trip. We're gonna make a trip to whatever. Blah blah blah. And then she said, does it make sense? Does it make sense? Instead of, do you guys understand? Do you guys understand? Does it make sense? And I thought, oh, it sounds pretty cool. I'm gonna try to use it. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? All right. So it doesn't make sense. Does it make sense to you? Yeah. How do you do the things that you do? No one knows whatever in makes sense to you. That song by Roxette. It says, did it ever make sense to you? They say to make sense somewhere, but I can't figure out now. Okay, ¿lo entiendes? Does it make sense? Asegúrate de que está cerrado. Make sure it's make sure it's closed. Okay. And also, are you sure it's closed? Yes, I'm positive. Totalmente seguro. Good. ¿Qué te hace creer eso? What makes you think that? What makes you think that? I'm sorry I hurried up a little bit this last part. He un poco de prisa, but we were kind of running out of time. So the time is up, and we're finished only the first point of Unit 18, but I think it's worth it. Okay, merece la pena. It was worth dedicating time to make and do, because it's a classic thing. There are a lot of classic mistakes that we make with these two verbs, and it's just, like I said, reflect on those verbs until you guys are familiar with it. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Guys, I gave you a whole lot of expressions. A whole lot of expressions that you can benefit from. A lot of pronunciation tricks, a lot of linking words, etc. Let me know if you have any questions, if you want me to explain to you more stuff about what I said. Leave a comment. Hope you guys like it. See you in the next video. Bye bye.